All right, welcome to Live from Center Stage.
Yeah!
Tonight we have
Eliza Neals and the Narcotics, featuring my #1 narcotic, Howard Glazer.
Thank you. I'm proud to be the #1 narcotic, I have to admit.
Yay, the #1 narcotics here.
well, here we are at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime.
Do you have on your mic?
What's that?
Eliza.
Yeah, right here.
Da-na-na-da-na.
Hello. Word up.
She's
Is
on
this
2.
right?
Do you want me to plug it in again?
No, I just needed to talk to you.
Check, check. 1, 2. Check, 1, 2.
Chuck, you got me?
1, 2.
Am I on?
I like these lights. They take away all my dark circles.
Oh,
Is Liza on yet?
See?
plug 1, plug 2. Plug 1.
Eliza, keep talking.
Plug 1, plug 2. Cape Cod lobster salad.
Lobster rolls
Yeah,
at
Lobster
Burrito.
That was an
Burrito.
excellent burrito.
Oh, that was so good. Oh, my God.
10-hour drive, though.
You know what we ate all day in the car?
Oh.
Popcorn.
Oh.
Then we stopped at Dunkin' Donuts and had one of those lovely sandwiches.
That's all
And that's it, all day. When we got here, we're like starving, so we ran to the motel. I was worried there was going to be like Psycho's mother there. Turns out it's okay. And we rushed back. We didn't
Oh,
eat.
no, like taxidermy on the walls
No,
or
no, it was okay. Yeah.
Oh, I hate
the
that.
guy wasn't living there with his mother, like your son.
Psycho's mom.
It's like his mom in the chair in the corner. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of that place. We've never had
I
anyone
know.
there.
It's kind of next to the Travelodge. It's right next to it.
Oh.
So the Travelodge is right here. That's right here. It's called, I don't know. It's offbeat, but it's clean. It's okay.
It's clean. No pet hairs or
No.
smoke.
I didn't see anything. Did you?
No, I never looked clean.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Nothing came out of the drain.
Nothing,
No,
no roaches.
No, it was nice and clean.
No
yeah.
snakes or I've
We
never
have
had.
these little things that look like they have like
Oh, yeah, yeah, I know what you're
they're
talking
called
about.
forculas. My mom calls them forculas because they look like they.
Really?
Yeah,
Ooh.
they're like ants.
Like
with
Dracula with a fork.
No, they're like, no, that's.
Dracula with a fork. It's good. I like it.
Are we
Are we
ready,
good?
Ivan?
Yeah, we good.
Want me to start over?
Yeah.
All right, just continue talking. We'll put it together.
Okay.
Ah. Well, welcome again to
Yay!
Live from Center
Thank
Stage
you for
Thank
being
you.
here. Thank you for
Cheers.
Here
having
we
us.
are.
Thanks for having us.
with Eliza Neals and the Narcotics. Oh,
And I'm Howard
Howard
Glazer.
Glazer, the #1 narcotic, is with us. But we are missing a few narcotics. And we have a new narcotic tonight, John, who played drums. He's over there. Hi, John. And then we have Gabe Gonzalez in Detroit and Johnny Abraham. And we have a whole boatload of narcotics across the country.
boatload of narcotics.
You don't want to get
bring
arrested,
to-
bring that to the country.
You're gonna bring to America.
Yeah, really.
Gonna smuggle it in.
Uh-oh. Don't tell Donald Trump.
Don't tell Donald Trump.
He'll like us, though.
We are at the scene of the crime. Here we are.
Yes, we just
Center
finished
stage.
breaking and entering.
Exactly. There we are.
We broke and entered. We're in Cape Cod now, and we're good. We just did our show, and we took everybody hostage. No, we didn't.
Well, you did. You took me
Yeah.
hostage.
Musically.
Okay.
We take them as musical hostages.
Or at least you put me under a spell.
Good. That's good. Yes.
That's what I felt tonight.
Cheers.
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 Our spell's working.
I'm really glad you brought Howard. I was afraid you weren't going to bring your band, but we really lucked out.
Yes,
Oh,
you
thank
did.
you.
You looked out because
I
Howard's
lucked
like,
out too.
Howard's just like, well, let me check myself. I go, shut up, get in the car. No, I'm saying.
Really.
You smuggled him up.
Yeah.
Really.
down.
They actually put me in a suitcase and put my suitcase on the plane, and they picked up my suitcase, on the thing, the carousel.
carousel, yeah.
And they opened the suitcase, and there I was.
Yeah. It was good. No, I'm glad he could come. It was really good.
Well, I want to talk about some of his awards.
Yeah.
DMA.
Well, Eliza has a
both have
DMA
them.
awards
You
too.
both have.
Yes.
I have 3, and he has
One.
1. But that's okay. You know why? You're a Michigan Hall of Fame.
I am in the Michigan Blues Hall of Fame.
Yes. So.
And I'm also currently nominated for the Detroit Black Music Awards,
Yeah,
Best
he's up for-
Entertainer.
Yeah.
For the Black Music Award?
Yeah.
Go figure.
Interesting.
And I found out from my mail lady.
Yes.
I was walking my dog, my mail lady told me.
Well, that's quite a thing. I'm amazed.
That's so good. That's
I
so,
was
like,
too.
That's so like not racist. I love
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I have 3. I have 2 in songwriting and 1 best album for Messing with
Yeah.
the Fool.
Messing with that fool.
In blues. That's like unheard of, like to get in Michigan. I know female too. I'm the only female. They have 2.
And
Or
today
3.
today is a special day.
Today is
'Cause it's
special day.
International Blues Day.
Yay! Cheers again.
International Blues
Where's
Day.
Andy Andy on Bravo Andy? Where is he?
Where is he?
Wasn't he supposed to be here?
Yeah, exactly.
Watch What Happens. Do you ever watch that? Bravo Andy?
Oh, Bravo! Yeah. That
Bravo
guy.
Andy.
That guy's hilarious.
Andy Cohen.
Yeah, doesn't he have like the Wicked Housewives? Or
Yeah,
the
so I love
Housewives?
Housewives. Yeah. So I'm like, this is like reminds me of Andy Cohen should walk out right now, and we should talk about all that. But whatever. We'll
Do we
get
need
into-
to? Do you want
no,
to?
we don't have to.
No?
But hi, Andy Cohen, if you're watching.
I know what's hiding in your bag.
Oh.
But anyway, back to Howard. I want to know where you learned how to play this blues.
Well,
It was magnificent. I can't.
I've been playing my
Because
father.
you play with me.
Yes, I played with a lot. It all happened when I hooked up with the narcotics, and it was magical. No, but I've been playing guitar my whole life. My father was a professional saxophone player. He played with Don Pablo and his orchestra. You can Google them. They have 78s available, back from the day. And my mother taught music in Detroit school, so I've been playing music. I started trumpet in 2nd grade. I was a horrible trumpet player. Don't get me. My love was guitar, and I've been playing my whole life, and I just love playing guitar.
But like, was there a hero that you followed?
Well, I have to say my favorite, if I had to pick one guitar player, it'd be Johnny Winter. I love
Well, you had the hair. The hair
Well, but
is very
it never used to be
Winter-esque.
white. I've always had long hair, but it just kind of turned white. And one goes, you got hair like, you try to look like Johnny Winter. I'm not trying to look like anybody. I'm just playing guitar. And
You're you.
do what I do, yeah.
But you become almost that guitar god that you were.
Well, I just play, I'm not going to say that. I just play guitar. I love doing it. And I love working with Eliza. We have
You have
time
great
working together,
chemistry.
yes.
Remember our
It's
first gig?
Of
Palpable.
course I do.
Where was it?
It was at Port Salaman. It was
Yeah,
at,
yeah.
yeah, of course I remember.
Is this where you met?
No.
gig?
I've been
Okay.
watching him play him, and I thought he was like stuck up and mean.
Oh.
And I was
And it-
afraid to talk
It's
to him.
so
'cause
funny that
And I was like, oh, he'll never talk. Oh.
And-
And then all of a sudden I reached out to him, and he was so nice. I'm like, I can't believe how nice he is. He's like,
and
so
I was thinking the
nice.
same thing, because I started hearing about. I don't mean to cut you up, but I started hearing about her, all that stuff. I'm like, there's Eliza Neals, and this one, Messing with a Fool, was out, and it was getting all this, press, and it's all over, the Facebook, all
Best album,
all
right?
this stuff, yeah. And I'm like, wow, who's this Eliza Neals singer? And I'm thinking to myself, man, I'd like to hook up with her someday. And then it was the year
So you
before.
both wanted to work with
yeah,
her and
and
didn't
the
know.
year before we hooked
Yes.
up. We were both nominated for the Music Awards, and we sent each other messages on Facebook congratulating each other. And I'm thinking, wow, she seems awful nice. I'm thinking, oh, she's just trying to be polite. That's what I thought.
No.
Well, I didn't know. Just like you thought I was stuck up. and so we just kind of like, and then the following year we met at the Music Awards. I'm thinking, wow, she's really nice. And then it was after that when you contacted me about writing a song together. You came to this
I hunted him down.
I had this horrible gig in Detroit, man.
Yeah.
I was playing outside in the alley. Like, well, it was an Easter market
In
in Detroit.
100-degree weather.
Yeah, and there was where the other guy was playing, there was like hundreds of people listening. Where I was playing, there was like 3 people listening. And I knew she was coming to see me. And I'm thinking, I hope she doesn't come and see me playing for 3 people. Luckily, she came while I was on break.
Yeah, it was on break. I'm like, where's Howard? Where's Howard? So I brought Barrett Strong, who's my
Yeah.
mentor. He wrote Heard Through the Grapevine. You know Barrett.
Money.
Yes, Money, everything. And we
We'll
brought
talk
Barrett.
about that in a minute.
Yeah,
We'll
and
talk
so
about
Barrett's like, where's Howard? We found Howard, and so we started talking, and I said, I would like to write songs with you. Send me your grungiest songs. And then he started writing these like grooves and sent them to me, and I started writing on the piano, and we kind of just put everything together between my writing and his writing, and
So Barrett really.
and Barrett wrote Sugar Daddy.
Oh, really? Because that does sound like a Motown.
He wrote it when he was 17, but I switched it to a female's point of view.
Interesting. Huh. But where did you learn how to play these wicked blues?
Well, I didn't.
I mean, Johnny Winter.
I listened to Johnny Winter. Through Johnny Winter, I got turned on because Johnny Winter did those records with Muddy Waters, and I just
Right,
fell in
right.
love with Muddy Waters. And when I first started really playing guitar, I was getting good at or decent on guitar. I was in 6th grade, and there was no one around, and I knew my level to play with. And so then my older brother, turned me on to this record, Hooker and Heat.
Oh,
and,
that's a great
yeah,
album.
and it was a double album. The
Great
first side was mostly Hooker playing by himself, and they started bringing harmonica towards it. But it just started off like Messing with the Hook, where it's just dun 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 dun.
Mm-hmm.
And so I used to try to play like that. I was only in 6th grade. Of course, I couldn't quite play like that, but I used to just I was so into it, and I just as much as I love rock and roll, I was just as soon as I heard the blues, I just loved it. I remember hearing B.B. King play Thrill Is Gone when I was in probably like 4th grade or something, or 3rd grade. I'm like, wow, that's cool guitar.
Yeah, and the B.B. King, we have a connection here, don't we?
Yes, we do. B.B. King handpicked
Yes.
Breaking and Entering and Detroit Drive before he passed away, and I just can't believe any of that happened. It's like almost like I can die now.
So is Detroit Drive's
Really?
a heavy rotation too?
Huh?
Detroit Drive is a
Yes.
heavy rotation? I didn't realize they were both.
It
there.
is.
That's awesome.
Maybe we'll see some checks.
Yeah,
Do
really.
you do write songs together? You do
Yes, we wrote
collaborate?
Yes.
Google Glass together. We wrote Breaking and Entering together. We wrote Spinning together.
Detroit Drive.
And Detroit Drive.
Yes.
So I was looking back at your records. 2005,
Yes.
Lickerfoot?
Yes.
Lickerfoot.
That means when your foot smells, pour liquor on it.
It's so funny because
And it was a country record, kind of. Most
Kind
of
of
it.
alt country.
You did liquor for
Detroit
it?
country.
I didn't know.
Yeah, Detroit country. Right.
Interesting. 'Cause
Yeah.
I did Liquor Store Legend in 2007.
I have liquor foot.
And I have Liquor Store
Isn't that
Legend.
cool?
And then 3 years later, you did No Frogs
For
for
Snakes.
Snakes. What does that mean, by the way?
That means I ain't fattening no frogs for no snakes.
Because
That's
I know
what it
you
means.
feed them
Yes.
snakes.
So if you feed a frog a snake, and that you know you're helping. How do you explain this?
It seems like a colloquial term.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
really-
heard it. Or
it's really
maybe
hard-
like a blues term.
Yeah.
I say it sounds like a blues term to me.
Barrett would always say it. He's like, I ain't fattening no frogs for no snakes.
So you're like, I gotta
Like-
make this my album.
Like if you help somebody who isn't worthy of your help, and they're a snake,
And you're
and you're
wasted.
fattening the frog with them, so it's like you're helping the snake get somewhere when you shouldn't be. But I can't explain it exactly how it's supposed to be. But it's not good. It's like, don't do it.
Yeah, it's
Now, Paralyzed is on
I'm waiting.
I'm Waiting.
Yes, it's on that album. I'm waiting, isn't it? Paralyzed is on I'm Waiting, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on
And it's on No Frogs for Snakes. Yeah.
And that's one of my favorites.
That's
I
with Mike Powell.
appreciate
I
you
did-
singing that tonight.
Sure.
For me.
Mike P and I did that together in at Barrett's studio. Mike P played the slide. When you hear it, it's all slide with piano. You'll hear it. But I like what you did. The updated version.
Yeah,
It's going to be what we did tonight.
Yeah, it was really nice. And,
yeah.
and Johnny you added
Yeah,
to it. And
you did a great
You want to
job.
talk about Johnny tonight?
Johnny did great. I met Johnny through a friend of mine who's Justin Pacey, who's a drummer on the East Coast. And I said, hey, Justin, can you do a gig with us? And he said, no, I can't. I go, well, can you recommend someone? He said, okay, call John Medeiros. I'm like, okay. So I called him, and I trust Justin because he's great. He walks in, boom, he killed it. He was great. And he's
did.
really
I was
good.
really impressed.
And he followed me really good. I really did great, don't you think?
Oh, he did awesome. He was a pleasure to play with. Very fun. Very fun.
And then in 2008, you also did a live record?
Yes, I did a live record because I did Tim Gunn, Guide to Style. You know who Tim Gunn is?
Tim Gunn.
Project Runway?
Yeah.
Make It Work?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I go to
Fashion.
audition for this show, and I wear all ripped clothes, like I don't know what I'm wearing, and I get on the show. So I have to hide all my good clothes because you can't get on the show and you have good clothes. So they give you this whole new wardrobe, and I actually wrote a song for the show, and I got to sing at Joe's Pub.
Smart.
And so I did, so I did all the music and got to be on TV and wrote a whole album around it and put that out. But it was okay. I mean, it was not my favorite thing, but it was good. It was that moment, you know.
And then the Motown record.
Yes,
That's what I call-
Misery.
Yes, Misery.
Misery.
That's a great, and also a video too. I saw
Yeah,
it's a nice
thanks.
video.
HJ did that video.
right,
for
yeah.
Me. And that song was written by Barrett Strong when he was 16, and I fell in love with the song.
So we did Misery and Sugar.
Yes, Sugar Daddy. And, yeah.
Those are the kind of
I might
two-
do a vinyl, one side Misery, one side Sugar Daddy.
What was the album you did in 2012 though? That's
Liquorfoot.
no,
Oh, Messin'
Messin'
with the Fool. That won the Detroit Music Award.
right. That I thought had a Motown feel.
Yes,
that whole
it
album.
did. ESP.
Like a throwback.
ESP was on there. It was like Northern Soul.
Right, right.
Yes, it was. Tino Gross helped me do that. He used to work with Kid Rock. He's in Howling Diablos. He's really cool. He's in Detroit. He helped me do that album. So yeah, it was cool. A cool album.
Which brings us to
Breaking and Entering,
the new record.
which I produced basically, and with my friend
Man
Mike P.
boobs.
And it looks great on you. And
Made me
looks so good on
make me
you.
loosen my knees. My
And,
backbone slip.
Yeah, your black cat bone. What I'm trying to say is, it's my favorite because I got to work with Howard, and I did it my way. My
did it
way.
your
Right.
Yeah, really.
And you do it your way, and guess what? You get heavy rotation. You get on Sirius XM. You get all these things. You sign a co-synchronizing deal out of Nashville, and you chart for almost 6 months when you do it your way. Thank you.
So this is where we are today.
Congratulations.
Whoa.
Oops.
This is where we are today.
Yeah.
This record has really
Yes.
Brought us here.
and you talked about how it mixed all your sounds.
It took everything I've ever known and wrapped it up in one big package right there.
And the promo pictures are great.
Thank you. That's
The
HJ
videos
again.
are great. Although your your mama?
Manager.
There's an old video that I like.
Living with your mama.
Oh, yeah.
Living with your mama.
No, I won that. I won a contest in New York called I Want to Be a Rock Star, and I won out of 50,000 candidates. And I won the video and an iPad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they did that
Did
video.
you
for
shoot
me.
it with an iPad? 'Cause it
No,
almost looks
they
like
had
you're-
cameras and everything for that. Yeah.
That was fun. That was a
Yeah.
lot of fun. I appreciate all your stuff you put on YouTube
Oh, thanks.
because that's what I have to research. I kind of look at that and look at your records, and it's always fun to kind of delve into someone's character. The other thing is I sometimes peek at people's Facebook and Twitter.
Have you picked?
Yeah.
What have you seen?
What have I seen?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's just beautiful pictures
That's
of
good?
you. Yeah,
Good.
good
Okay.
stuff.
Good.
And it's important now as an artist to put that stuff out there to connect.
Yeah, we're connecting. We're doing good on there. We have a lot of
But
Twitter.
I didn't know about your Vine. Your
Vine.
Vine.
We're on Vine too, yeah.
Because that's young, hip people.
And
I'm not
Instagram.
that young and hip.
Instagram too.
That's good too. That's
Yes.
good stuff.
Yeah.
They had to talk me into getting a Twitter account, so
Oh, you went to your own Twitter, right?
I am now. I wasn't until I was like 6 months ago.
I saw you have a Facebook page too.
Oh, I have
you have
three.
Yeah.
I have
you-
Howard Glazer,
website?
Howard Glazer 2, and Howard Glazer Music.
Now L34,
EL30.
EL34,
Yeah.
that's your big band.
Well, it used to be my band. I changed.
EL.
Yeah, EL34 is a power amp. That amp behind me is EL84s, which is the quieter version of EL34s. But you know, my band, I used to call it EL34s, and they all spell it's EL with a space 34S. It's like how
Right,
simple
right,
is
it's
that?
how the
And people would
amp is.
always spell it wrong, and
L-
they'd say L34 like it was Hispanic.
Hispanic, yeah.
and which I didn't have nothing against it, but it's a tube, it's a power tube.
And neither
It's-
does Donald
that
Trump.
makes
He
sense.
really does.
I should have thought that.
Yeah, it's EL30. Thank you. and so and then with the last couple albums I did, when I did Stepchild of the Blues, I kind of like I recorded it myself. I mixed it, produced it, mastered it, and did I wrote all the songs. I
Is
played.
there a song called Telephone Blues? Or
There is a Telephone Blues.
Telephone
Yeah,
Blues.
yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
as your husband would say, my face melted.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
You melted my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. And so that's when I decided to just drop it. Because plus I was going to Europe a lot, and it would always like I couldn't send the posters. So the posters said Howard Glazer the EL34s, and it was Howard Glazer with a European backup band. So they said no, we can't use these posters. So I just said forget it. I'll just call it Howard Glazer. I'll be me. as
That's
long as I'm
easier.
here. Yeah.
Easier.
Speaking of hardware and gear, let's talk about the magnificent
Oh,
guitar
Yes,
yes.
this I have
that
to
you
thank,
had a luthier make in
I
Greece.
have to thank Johnny from Olympus
Beautiful.
Custom Guitars in Greece. Well, I forgot I detuned this.
I want one too, even though I don't play.
Yeah.
And
Make me a piano, Johnny.
it's a beautiful instrument. I'm very, very, very proud of it. It's a Howard Glazer signature model, as you can see.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah,
Let me
nice.
see.
You can actually order it online from his website.
Do people order the Howard Glazer?
Well, they could if they choose to.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, and so it's all Greek wood, and it's just a very, very
What's
beautiful
the end
instrument.
here? The end wood is different from the.
This
this
I
is-
believe that this is Greek
The
olive
headstock.
wood, and then the rest is
Beautiful.
Greek mellows and Greek Greek walnut.
And the tone on it, you like the
Oh,
tone?
yes, it sounds wonderful.
It
yes.
does sound. We
Yeah,
heard it
yeah.
tonight.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
And what I really like, another thing I
Cherry
really like
red.
about it.
Look how beautiful.
Yes. Yeah, the workmanship.
Oh
that you
my
see
God.
Is awesome. It's awesome.
Is that mother of pearl?
It's mother of
It is, isn't it?
and it's really light because
Whoa.
in 2005 I had a PA speaker fall on my left shoulder.
Oh.
And so I really like light guitars. That's why I play the SGs. SGs are light as well. But this is awesome. I'm very, very proud
That's
and honored to have
amazing.
it. And
It's
so
very
thanks
special.
again, Johnny and Olympus Guitars. We love you.
Yes.
Peace and love to you and your family.
Yay, Johnny. Thank you for
Let's talk-
making his guitar sound so great.
Let's talk a little about Barrett.
Yes, Barrett.
nurturing you into the business?
He's a mentor of mine. He's a great friend. He's
honor him.
He would tell me the best stories. You would die laughing. Some of the funniest stories about people in Motown, what they did. And we used to say, Barrett, we're too full. We can't sing. He goes, well, if you're full, you can't sing. If you can't sing full, then you just can't sing. Because you think Aretha Franklin's worrying about being full? I'm like, oops. Seriously. He would tell me things. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, you know, hardcore, really hardcore training.
Well, you must have really cool stories about how, like, the writers came together at Motown to make
yeah.
songs like Money.
Yeah.
And
Well, Berry Gordy was in the studio. The very first session, one of the very first, was with Barrett. Barrett walked in there, started playing that whole, like, What I Say by
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles, and then he turned it into that. And then Berry Gordy, I can't talk about it really, but took the credit for writing the song. But Barrett wrote it.
The hit-making machine.
Yeah, but Barrett wrote the music.
I heard too many sad stories of it.
You'll hear.
Yeah.
It's coming soon. You'll read about it in the New York Times.
But I saw that you're on his record.
But he wrote a lot of hits.
You
Heard
did.
Through the Grapevine. He wrote Papa's Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
He's my mentor. He's our best friend. We love Barrett. Barrett's the king of Motown.
I saw that nice video of you and him talking. That was a cool video.
The interview, yeah.
Yeah, and you're also on his record. You have a couple songs with him.
I wrote at least 60 songs with him.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
I wrote,
my
yeah. And I helped co-produce his album, and it's called Stronghold 2.
Stronghold 2, and
Yeah.
you do the 2 songs.
More Than I Am,
And then
and,
near the end,
Save Me From the Fire.
Save Me
Yes.
From the Fire.
Yes.
That's a cool song. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Thanks. Yeah, singing with him. He's so great. He's like the way he would put vocals together. I've learned so much from him. So when I really produce, it's like everything I was taught from him and from music school and singing, you know, the opera at Wayne State and everything I've learned. And
I was going to ask you about that.
yeah, I know.
Starts with opera. When did you start singing? I imagine you were probably very
Yeah, we
young.
were little. You know, my dad would play the guitar. I have 2 sisters, and my older sister, Valerie, would play the piano and take classical concertos and turn them into Southern rock. Like almost like what Alicia Keys did for that first hit she had.
yeah.
My sister had already done that, but not recorded it.
So your
But-
sister sings too?
Yes, both sisters sing.
You brought them out on the road with you?
Well, soon.
Soon?
We're gonna- yeah.
Yeah, I can't
We're
wait to
getting
get
it
off
together.
them
You're
together.
going to
Yeah.
unleash them?
3-part harmony, it's going to blow your mind.
You're going to let them out of jail and
Yes,
let it...
and Valerie, the one, I write songs with her all the time.
Cool.
She wrote Save Me From the Fire,
Oh.
In My Dreams, all that. She's great. I learned a lot from her.
So it's helped to have, it
Valerie.
helps to have a family
Love
that
you, Valerie, and Michelle,
supports you.
and my mom, and my sister,
Aw.
and brother, and everybody.
Oh, spills, thrills,
I know, I'm having
chills.
fun. One drink and I'm already.
So tonight, I want to talk about the outfit
Okay.
here. Speaking of the fashion guy, you mentioned the look.
Tim Gunn, yeah.
You went for the 60s look tonight?
Yeah, we're late 60s, early 70s. That's what we
There's
do.
a pocket.
We just channel that era, and everything we write, people always say you like walked out of Woodstock or whatever. Even though this is a little bit more Jimi Hendrix, groupie girl, I'm just going
The
for
go-go
like,
boots.
the
I just wanted you to do like...
Mick Jagger, groupie girl, like, oh, it's like Tina Turner.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
Those
like,
boots were made for
big
walking
wheels
too.
keep on turning,
Yeah.
brown Mary keep on burning, rolling,
Yeah, definitely.
rolling, rolling on a river.
Ba-da-dun,
Yeah.
ba-da-dun,
Yeah, so I got the boots for it.
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And also Nancy Sinatra. These boots were made for walking. But I was thinking like go-go dancers, you know.
Yeah, right.
Because
I
when
love
you
it.
guys
Yeah.
get together, the palpable chemistry going, there's something narcotic going on
It's addictive.
and nuclear. There's
Yeah.
something going on. And I talked about how it was like, you know, you're conjuring.
He says we're conjuring on
Witchcraft.
stage.
Conjuring.
Because he
And when
looks,
we're
he looks
together,
like a
we're
wizard.
conjuring.
He's kind of a wizard with the guitar.
Yeah,
and
he's like a
Someone else just recently
warlock.
called me Gandalf.
warlock.
Gandalf with the guitar.
A
Yeah,
warlock.
he is like he's doing this and you're doing this and he's going.
We're conjuring, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, I was caught up in
it's-
this
the-
spell.
There's a pot of stuff brewing back behind my amp. You,
You know, we should bring out a pot
Yeah,
and like
really.
have like all kinds of cool like cool food in there. We can throw it out at the people.
that's what I was talking about the sauce boss on the way here. That's what he does. He cooks gumbo
Really?
during a set. And at the end of the night, he passes
the
out.
grease
Who does that?
His name, Bill Warren, the sauce
We
boss.
should do that.
Yeah.
I don't want
'Cause
to
you're
copy.
making
Yeah.
grease.
Yeah. Glee. Yeah.
Glee.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
idea. Let's do it. I'm in.
Well, you put a spell on me. You did with your
Thank
magic,
you.
whatever
Good.
you're conjuring.
That's good.
The
That's
blues.
Good.
But no, really, there's a connection that I
Good.
felt it. It was magical. I hope we
Oh,
caught
so
some of it on camera because it's really hard to catch lightning in a bottle.
Oh.
And I talked to HJ, like, it must be fun to see you in bars sing.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely an interactive energy with that.
It
and,
is.
with that.
And the audience
And I've seen you on video. You play at amazing places. The Bitter
Yeah.
End. You just came from
Arlene's Grocery.
and other
in New
places
York.
you played at.
Cutting Room,
Cutting
Joe's
Room.
Pub.
It's amazing.
Callahan's.
Callahan's in Detroit is the best place to play for blues rock. Where else? We play the best festivals in Michigan and New York. We're
Arts
playing the
Pizza Tea.
South Orange Blues Mountain Festival in September. We're doing that. He's coming back for it.
Yay!
And hopefully my other two, the Narcotics in Detroit, will be with us. But we'll see. It's starting. We want more bookings. We want more festivals. And we're trying to put it together where we can go to Europe because we have a ton of fans in Europe. So.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
yeah, people love American blues, American rock, the real thing, Detroit City.
Detroit. They want anything from Detroit, I think. Don't you think?
I think so.
Who was the young girl in the Bitter End video? The
the guitar player?
Oh.
guitar player?
Oh, that's Deborah.
I want to give her a shout out.
Yeah,
I think she was
Debbie.
really cute.
She's
cute.
really cute, and she sang
always
and
good
she
to see
played
girls
some
with guitars.
slide
Played some
guitar.
nice slide,
She
very
wrote a
nice.
book on blues too.
Really?
Yeah, she has
Oh,
a book
wow.
on blues. Yeah.
I'll have to read it.
I'll
Yeah.
have to check it out.
Yeah, she has a cool book called From Eliza to El Karub or something like that. It's a cool book about the blues.
Well,
Yeah.
any other shout outs that I know you mentioned your family and
Yeah.
Barrett and other people
My
who might
husband,
have. Your
my
husband.
man. Oops.
See, am I supposed to say that? Was I
My
supposed
man.
I made a slip there.
No, my
I don't know if
man.
you wanted to.
I'm supposed to say my man.
My man.
My man, Ajur. No, I'm just
You're
kidding.
my manager.
My
manager.
man, Ajur. H.E. He's the best.
HG. Yeah, he's
Without-
been talking the whole
Without
time.
him, I'd be dead. Okay?
He's been talking through the whole interview. He's not even listening.
He's talking through the interview. How dare you?
How dare
No,
you?
I swear, he helps us do everything. We love you, H.E. Well,
Without you, we'd
I,
be dead.
I'll second that.
I'll second that.
Without
To
the
H.E.
talent in a songwriting, it's not worth it. It's the talent of the songwriting. You guys are you're the
Well-
backbone of the music. Without that, it's like wasting time.
Well,
Lots of people wasting time.
it is what it is. We keep on rolling and see where it takes us.
Rolling,
We're rolling.
rolling,
Back to that.
rolling on the river. From
Right.
Nutbush, I'm telling you. I know
Acacia
that. I know
bush.
Tennessee, so Nutbush. So, any websites? You
Oh, yeah.
wanna-
ElizaNeals.com. And Eliza Neals Rocks on Twitter. Eliza Neals on Facebook. The Detroit Diva on Facebook.
Detroit Diva. I forgot to
Yeah,
say
Detroit
that.
Diva
The Detroit
on
Diva. I'm
Facebook.
here
Yeah,
with the Detroit Diva.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. We got to have names. And there's the boot.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't do the Sharon
The
Stone.
Detroit Diva.
Sharon Stone.
Yeah, we won't do the Sharon Stone. But yeah, this is the Detroit Diva boots. I represent Detroit Rock City. And, you know, since I travel all the time, I'm back to Detroit to New York. People are like, oh, where is she, where is she? I'm spreading the word because I have not given up my Detroit. You know, just because my man's from New York doesn't mean I'm not, you know, from Detroit. Now he's a Detroiter. He can't take off a Detroit hat.
There you go. Well, I still live in Detroit, so.
I love the music. I love the music that came out of there. I'm kind of young.
I live in
so-
Farmington Hills. No.
So the
Ferndale.
the flat duo
I'm
jets,
actually
the white
12
stripes.
houses out of Detroit. I'm in Dearborn, 12 houses out of
Ah.
Detroit. I can look out my window and see Detroit. But I'm like Sarah Palin. I can look out my window and see Russia.
Is Detroit coming back to life?
It
Because
is.
that's what I've heard, that it kind of went down.
It is. It's totally coming back to life. There's so much stuff.
There is a
There's
lot of stuff
farms,
happening.
there's music, there's art, there's all kinds of stuff. Really, you should
People
visit.
are bringing
There's some
neighborhoods
great
back.
musicians
Yes.
in Detroit.
There are factories that are now becoming co-ops,
Yes.
I guess, and art.
Co-ops and like art studios and fashion.
And don't forget
where they
empty
do
buildings.
clothing and empty buildings too. But in the cool areas that are
just
coming
joking.
back, it's thriving.
But
That's good to hear.
There's some really. I've played all over the world in many countries, and and over a lot of the U.S. The best musicians I've ever seen personally, I think, are from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
All styles, from rock to blues. There's some great jazz musicians in Detroit, and classical. There's just a lot of good music.
And there's rock stars everywhere you look. It's like, you know, what happens when we walk around? Howard, you know, you see Jack White, you see Kid Rock, you see whoever. They're all there.
You see Eliza Neals.
You see Eliza Neals. Yes, and the Narcotics.
Right. We are definitely getting addictive.
Any last
We're,
words?
we're making our conjure.
Any last words you'd like to say? Did I forget anything? Did I?
No, I think you got
wanted-
everything.
I know. I was trying to figure
No,
out.
you got everything. You're
I got
great.
everything?
You're awesome.
Do you need anything else?
What do we need?
What do you need?
No, I think we're good.
need-
Oh, a Mercedes van.
Oh, a Mercedes van. The
on the
sunglasses.
list.
Sunglasses?
Yeah, my sunglasses.
And I want Johnny to make 5 more Olympus guitars
Yeah.
so I can all my different
Oh, they're
tunings
called,
can be
they're called
Olympuses.
Olympus guitars?
Olympus custom guitars.
Like the mountain of
Yes.
Olympus?
And
This,
this is the black. It was originally he made it the black rock model, and it wasn't semi-hollow. And I asked him to make it semi-hollow, and I didn't know when it was going to be the Howard Glazer signature model. And he sent it to me, and it's the Howard Glazer signature model.
Awesome. But we want to be on tour more. We want more festivals. We want songs placed in movies and TV shows. We want to be on Jimmy Fallon. What else?
Well, all the late night shows.
Oh, Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night
We want to be the
Live.
music
I've got
act on Saturday Night Live.
dreams to remember.
Can you get us on Saturday Night Live?
I don't know. You know, these are interesting things.
Come on. Let's do it.
Yes, and
Saturday
now that we want to play.
Oops.
Oops.
Let's get a conjuring going for that.
Yeah, really.
All right, let's go.
Let's play and be in the
Saturday Night
studio.
Live. Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live.
SNL, Jimmy Fallon.
Eliza Neals and the Narcotics. Hit it.
Ooh.
Oh, Kenny Olsen's on the album too. He
Oh
played
yeah,
on-
I was going to ask
He
you.
played
There's
on
a
Kid
person.
Rock's album.
Is he a guitarist?
Excellent. Yes. He played
I
on
also
You.
noticed there's harmonica.
That's on You.
And
That's on You.
yes.
He plays the guitar on
There
there.
was
and
another
Southern
cut.
Comfort.
Southern Comfort. I've
Yeah.
noticed Southern Comfort had 2 names, Southern Comfort and Southern Comfort
Dreams.
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 Yes,
Is that 2
yes.
separate songs?
No, it's the
or-
same song.
Same song, but
Yeah, and Mike P also played guitar, who's excellent. He plays every instrument. Guitar, bass, drums. He produces. He's an engineer.
horns though.
Amazing.
Horns.
I have horns live sometimes.
I would, because that would help a lot too in that soulful kind of,
Yes.
especially on the Motown-like
Yeah.
songs.
Yes, yes. Like on Sugar Daddy, it'd be great. Misery,
Yeah.
it'd be
Yeah.
great. Certain ones, yeah. Yeah.
So who do you listen to when you get in the car and you drive? What do you guys do in the car?
Talk.
We do a lot of
I
talking.
know you're on a-
It's crazy. It's like we're like in high school. So we don't know. Like I don't stop talking. As soon as I start, she starts
my
talking, and
God.
as soon as she stops, HJ
We
starts.
talk
and it's like-
about just dumb stuff.
Yeah, we like to talk about like crazy stories and weird musical experiences and who knows what. I won't say something.
I listen to classic rock though. If I turn on some Led Zeppelin, some Jimi Hendrix, some Crosby, Stills and Nash, some, ZZ Top,
ZZ
I listen to
Top.
a lot of classic rock.
So
And-
what's
yeah.
next after this?
Next is Arts Beats and Eats in Detroit as far as a gig. And then my licensing deal has started, so we'll see where they play some songs.
And
We're
what
still
song are-
charting.
Are you giving them a few songs? Do you pick them or do
Well, they have their whole Breaking and Entering album.
Oh, so they
so
can just
far.
say, okay, we're gonna pull stuff off. this.
Yes, so they're going to start with that. What else? We have shows coming in. We have, what else? We're going to be recording a Christmas song on Monday.
Yeah, we're recording a Christmas song. The
The
Barrett
Barrett
Star
wrote
wrote.
for Marvin Gaye, and
Really?
I'm singing.
Wow, lucky.
Yeah.
How'd you get that?
Because Barrett's like, you want to sing it? I said, yeah.
Oh my, it's
He
nice to
played
have
it for me on the
friends
piano, and I
Yeah,
learned
in
it.
high places.
Yeah, so
I
we're going to
was
put
so sad.
Howard on it. We're
Yeah,
going to put
play
him on
it.
Right
Monday.
on. Ooh.
Get that magic going. So we're
Some
going to,
bluesy Christmas, like
it's a bluesy
Yeah.
Christmas too. It'll be out in November.
interesting. Ah.
Probably on Sirius XM. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't say, but there's some cool news coming about
Yeah.
Can't say
Sirius
it,
XM.
but we'll
Can't say-
tease
you
I
can't let
say
the
it?
cat out of the bag.
Say it, tease it.
Yeah, it's about Sirius XM radio.
You have good vibes with them already.
Yeah, there's some good stuff going
some
on
good
there.
stuff with them, with BB King, and so someone likes you there.
We got to get Howard Stern to hear it, right?
We gotta get the whole world to hear it.
Yeah.
I bet Howard would love you. Are you kidding me?
I think he would love us.
Yeah. Again,
hates
let's conjure
everything.
Howard.
Howard.
Well, see, he would like it because of my name and my hair.
Yeah, Howard.
Oh, he'd love you too. Are you
Howard
kidding?
Jr.
You guys do a little magic with the guitar and voice? Yeah, that would not be
We're
hard.
walking going, I'm breaking and entering. He'd have to like it. And I'll take him a
sing with
shirt,
Yeah, you have
right?
to come with us and just wear the shirt. You can come with us and wear the shirt.
A bop around. Yeah, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
us.
We had a great
Thank
time.
you. You know, I really appreciate
Thank you
this.
so much.
Oh,
And,
God, thank you for spreading the word and
I
having
know,
us.
I was, hiding this other shirt I was wearing.
Oh, yeah.
The Detroit Cobra.
Sorry,
All right.
Mary Cobra.
I like the Detroit Cobras.
I love you, Cobras, but
Yeah,
guess what? breaking and entering, broken. Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah, the Detroit Cobras.
You
are all-
stole my heart.
Bitch stole my look.
But I appreciate it. Thanks again.
Thanks again so much.
Thank you for
Thanks
shaking
for
again.
having us.
Thanks
Oh,
again.
John,
I really
come
appreciate
say hi
it.
to John, our East Coast drummer.
Yeah, John. Take a bow.
John
Yeah, we picked him up
Medeiros.
hitchhiking. He was hitchhiking on the way here.
Look at this shirt.
And we're like,
He's
hey,
got
dude, you got
some-
some drums? He's like, sure.
He's got the Johnny Cash on too.
Yeah.